Hello, AP students. This is Ms. Campos, the College and Career Counselor at Bellflower High School. This year, I will be assisting Mr. Castaneda with the AP exams. This video is to give you information about the 2023 AP exams, which will be happening May 1st through May 11th. Here is a snapshot of the week 1 AP exam schedule from May 1st through May 5th. Please write down, put it in your calendar, what day your exam is going to take place. Also note that this year we have 5 exams that will be digital, which includes the English Literature and Composition exam and US History exam. Also note the times of when you're supposed to check in. Here is a look at week 2 AP exam schedule, which is from May 8th through the 11th. During this week, the digital exams will be computer science principles, English language and composition, and world history. No exams that begin at 12:30 p.m. will end after 3:36. Students taking an AP exam in the afternoon must provide their own transportation home after exam. AP exam procedures. Before exam day, AP exam admission ticket. All students registered for an exam will receive an AP exam ticket to confirm their AP exam registration. Read the information on the ticket carefully and bring it with you to your exam. AP exam terms and conditions. If you haven't done so, read and review the 2023 AP exam terms and conditions on College Board at cb.org/AP exam terms. I will also be going over those terms and conditions at the end of this video. No, all AP students need to read these terms and conditions carefully. They will need to accept terms and conditions prior to taking each exam and sign a statement on the answer sheet stating that they read the information. For those of you who are taking a digital exam, you will do this on the computer. Breaks and snacks. Prepare your snacks ahead of time and place in a clear plastic bag with your name on it. Exam day, student arrival procedures. Morning, AP exams begin at 8 a.m. Students arrive between 7:50 a.m. to 8 a.m. If you bring a backpack or bag, you will be asked to put them on the side of the gym. Cell phones and smartwatches will be collected. Check in at your designated exam room by 8 a.m. Have your student ID and AP exam admission ticket with you. Must be in your seat by 8:10. Afternoon exams begin at 12:30 p.m. For those of you who are taking an afternoon exam, you will be taking your lunch early at 12 p.m. during the middle school lunch, except for May 8th, which is a Monday. For those of you who are taking the afternoon exams, you will not need to check into your period 5 or 6. You will just go straight to the lunch area and have lunch, or go to the cafeteria and pick up your lunch. If you bring a backpack or bag, you will be asked to put them on the side of the room or gym. Cell phones, smartwatches will be collected. Check in at your designated exam room by 12:30 p.m. Have your student ID and AP exam admission ticket with you. Must be in your seat by 12:40. Breaks. There is a 10-minute break between section number 1 and section number 2. Students need to always stay in the designated area during the break. Students may use the restroom during the break, 2 students at one time. During the break or during any other unscheduled breaks, you are not allowed to consult textbooks, notes, teachers, or other students. And you may not use any electronic or communication devices like your cell phone for any reason. You may not leave the building at any time during the exam administration, including during a scheduled break. Remember, whether it's during breaks or after the exam, you must not communicate anything about the exam content to anyone, including your classmates and your teachers. After exam, student dismissal procedures. For the morning exam, students will be dismissed when the entire exam is over. Students will be given a pass to go to their period 5-6 class. Students need to go straight to their period 5-6 after their AP exam. No, all students taking a morning exam will be excused from periods 1 or 2 and 3 or 4. Afternoon exams. Students will also be dismissed when the entire exam is over. The exam will end after 3:36. Students taking an AP exam in the afternoon must provide their own transportation home. Also note, all students taking an afternoon exam will be excused from period 5 or 6 and 7 or 8. AP exam terms and conditions. Section 1, taking the exam. What to bring on day of the exam. What to bring: 2 sharpened number 2 pencils with erasers, 2 pens with black or dark blue ink only, school ID, your college board username and password, especially for those of you who are taking a digital exam. Optional: a watch that does not have internet access, beeps, or make noises, or have any alarm. No Apple Watches. Optional: water, please make sure it doesn't have a label, and a snack to eat during the break. Please place snacks and water in a clear plastic bag with your name on it. You will not be able to leave the testing area or go inside your backpack during the break. For students taking AP biology, calculus, environmental science, or physics, bring your own calculator for function with square root, scientific, and/or graphing. We will not provide them, nor we will be able to leave the room to get one. We will have a limited amount of calculators available. We might not have enough for everybody. You can bring up to 2 calculators. Fresh batteries are recommended. For students taking AP Physics, please bring a ruler or straight edge. Section 1, taking the exam. What not to bring on day of exam. What not to bring: electronic equipment, phones, smartwatches, fitness trackers, wearable technology, laptops, tablet computers, portable listening or recording devices, MP3 player, iPod, Bluetooth cameras, or other photographic equipment devices that access the internet or other electronic or communication devices. Mechanical pencils, no number 3 pencils, paper of any kind, scratch paper will be provided, book books, reference guides, notes, or dictionaries, compasses, protractors, rulers, clipboards, correction, fluid, whiteout, highlighters, or colored pencils, computers or calculators that are not approved, watches that beep, make noise, or have an alarm, food or drink other than your bag snack, clothing or shoes with subject related information. For those of you who will be wearing hoodies on the day of the exam, you cannot wear your hood during the exam. Earplugs. If possible, please leave backpacks or any belongings as well as your cell phone at home on exam day. You will place your belongings off to the side in the exam room, and you will not have access to your items during the entirety of the exam. If you bring your cell phones or your smartwatch, you must turn it off, not on vibrate, and surrender it to your proctor when checking in. Your cell phone or smartwatch will be returned to you at the end of the exam. Section 2, prohibited behaviors. You may not engage in the following prohibited behaviors: attempting to cheat or otherwise obtain an unfair advantage on the AP exam, obtaining or attempting to obtain improper access to the AP exam or a part of the AP exam or information about the AP exam, referring to, looking through, or working on any AP exam or AP exam section other than during the time testing period for that AP exam or AP exam section, accessing or attempting to access any prohibited aids, including prohibited formula sheets and prohibited scratch paper, accessing or attempting to access a phone of any kind or electronic device during testing or during breaks, leaving the testing room, building, or designated area without permission or taking an unapproved extended break. Continuing the prohibited behaviors: improperly accessing or attempting to improperly access any electronic device during testing except as permitted by the AP exam instructions, reproducing or attempting to reproduce any portion of any AP exam in any form by taking photos or making photocopies, sharing AP exam content during or after the AP exam through any means, including but not limited to email, text messages, phone calls, photographs, social media, or the internet, having subject related information on your clothing, shoes, body, or subject, using testing accommodations not approved by College Board, removing or attempting to remove a page or portions of a page from the AP exam, attempting to remove from the testing room any part of the AP exam or any notes related to the AP exam. Continuing with prohibited behaviors. Sharing a calculator with another person during testing, copying the work of another student or published or unpublished sources, submitting any work that is not entirely your own, attempting to give or get assistance or otherwise communicate through any means with another person about the AP exam during the AP exam administration or after the AP exam administration, attempting to take or taking the AP exam for someone else. I do want to note for those of you who are taking the AP digital exam, you cannot switch computers and take the exam for someone else. That is an automatically cancellation of your exam. Also, you cannot tilt your exam so the person behind you sees your answers. Attempting to have or having someone else take the exam on your behalf, creating a disturbance, engaging in confrontational, threatening, or unruly behavior, conduct, or communication toward or concerning any AP exam taker, test administrator, or proctor, or employee of College Board or its contractors. Section 3, score cancellation and disciplinary measures. Score cancellation and disciplinary measures. In the event that College Board and or its contractors determine that your scores are invalid under Section 3B below, or you have engaged in misconduct under Section 3C below, we may, which is College Board, in their sole discretion, take one or more of the following measures: deny you the right to take any AP exam, decline to score your AP exam, cancel your scores, ban you from taking future College Board assessments, including without limitation the SAT, CLEP, PSAT's exam, or any future AP exam, and or share information with others as set forth in section F, 3F below. So caution, the consequences of cheating on the AP exam are severe. So here are the section 3, score cancellation and disciplinary measures. So all institutions you send AP scores may be notified of your misconduct. So this is section 3B, invalid scores. We may cancel, or College Board may cancel your scores and or take any of the other measures described above if, after following the procedure set forth in this section, we determine in our sole discretion that there is substantial evidence that your scores are invalid. Examples of evidence of invalid scores include, without limitation, discrepant handwriting, unusual answer patterns, similar essays, or other evidence that indicates these terms and conditions may have been violated. Before canceling your scores under this invalid score session, College Board will notify you in writing via email if an email address is available and provide you with an opportunity to submit written information to them to help resolve their inquiry. If you opt for a further review by College Board review panel and it confirms in its sole discretion that your scores are invalid, they will offer you two options: voluntary score cancellation or arbitration as set forth in section 8 below. This process is referred to as the score validity, validity process. The arbitration option is available only for AP exam administered in the United States and US territories. So misconduct. Notwithstanding section 3B above, if College Board determines in their sole discretion that there is overwhelming evidence that you violated these terms and conditions, which is the misconduct, the score validity process will not apply and we may cancel your score and or take any of the measures described above. Examples of misconduct might include, without limitations, having someone else assist you during the AP exam, having someone else take the exam for you, giving assistance to another test taker during the AP exam, or plagiarizing, which includes submitting an AP exam with any materials other than the exclusive product of your own work, or that includes any text, content, graphics, pictures, or other content from a third party source. Misconduct may be established in various ways, including without limitations by evidence discovered after the administration. Testing irregularities. College Board may cancel your scores if they determine in their sole discretion that any test irregularity occurred. Collectively, testing irregularities. Examples of testing irregularities include without limitations, problems, irregular circumstances, or events associated with administration of an AP exam and may affect one test taker or groups of test takers. Such problems include, without limitation, administrative errors using accommodations not approved by College Board or defective equipment, network outages, system errors, evidence of possible pre-knowledge of secure AP exam content, and disruptions of testing administrations caused by events such as natural disasters, epidemics, wars, riots, civil disturbances, or other emergencies. When testing irregularities occur, College Board may cancel an entire administration or an individual registrations, decline to score all or part of the AP exam, or cancel scores. They may do this regardless of whether or not you caused the testing irregularities, benefited from them, or violated these terms and conditions. College Board may, in their sole discretion, give you a refund. This is the sole remedy that may be available to you as a result of testing irregularities. Section 3E, test taker reporting misconduct or suspicious behavior. You may confidentially report any suspected violations of these terms and conditions, or any suspicion concerning the security of an AP exam administration, by immediately emailing the AP hotline. Section 3F, College Board sharing information with third parties. College Board may share the results of test security investigations, including without limitation those relating to misconduct described above or other disciplinary related information, with third parties, including with your teacher, school, any score recipient, college, higher education institution, or agency, scholarship, organization, admissions office, potential score recipient, government agency in the United States or abroad, parents, legal guardians, or law enforcement. College Board may also share such information with third parties that have a legitimate reason for knowing the information, or may be able to assist College Board in its investigation, or who may be conducting their own investigation. College Board may respond to inquiries from any institution you submitted a score to. If you publicize any review, investigation, or decision of College Board may make any and all details of the investigation. So, in conclusion, please make sure that you do not exhibit any of the prohibited behaviors or bring any of the prohibited items to the AP exam. You guys are going to do really, really well on this exam because you worked really hard throughout this entire year to make sure that you are prepared for this exam. Just go in confidently that you are going to pass the exam and everything will be okay. Good luck to everybody.